Hey folks, welcome to Embers Only. Today we're breaking down the setup on my favorite Kamado Joe accessory, the Joetisserie.
The Joetisserie is a really simple piece of equipment. So going left to right, you've got your power unit, then in the middle your metal wedge, and then on the right your tines, and then on the far right your spit rod. So just these components, you're going to put them together, show you exactly how to set them up. Okay, setting up your coals is really important with the Joetisserie. So you want to clear the grill out of everything except for your grill basket or whatever you have holding the charcoal inside, and then you want to build your fire in one bank towards the back. Now why do we do this? I never completely understood, but you want to use the biggest coals you got, and I really like Jealous Devil for this because I find they have the largest pieces in my experience, but we want to build it towards the back. Why is that? Well, think about it like this. Your spit is going to be spinning right around here. If you have all your coals underneath, you're going to be getting more direct heat onto the center of whatever you're cooking than on the outside here. So this way we have a nice even station of coals that are producing even heat towards whatever we're spinning on here, and that's going to give you a really nice even cook. Next up, we're going to get our fire lit. So we're just going to use these two fire starters down in here. And we're just trying to build ourselves a nice tower. Next, we're going to come and add our metal wedge here. So left table goes down. Grab our wedge here, and that comes down, and you really want to center this so that your Joetisserie name here is completely centered on your grill. This is one area where you can mess up because this is a wedge and it's going up. If you've got that set like this, for example, or like this, it won't work properly. And this is wedged so that the lid can stay open but still give you a nice tight seal. Now your power unit here slides right into the slot here on the left, and on the back you can see where our metal spit is going to sit in there and spin. So right here it sits tight right there. Got our coals getting ready to go here, and then one final hack. Before I load up my spit, I want to know how far I should place these tines and lock it in. So I start with one here. I slide this in while the fire is growing. Okay, and then I'll adjust my first tine so that I'm perfectly even with the left bank of the coals, just so I know that's the max distance for me there, and then we're going to build to about here. So here's our setup so far. We're going to let the coals build up for about 10 minutes with everything open, bottom vent completely open, and then we're going to come back and check in 10 and close the lid and build this fire to about 350 degrees. 10 minutes after starting the fire, we're going to close the lid here and see where our temperature is at. We're sitting about 175 in there, so we're going to leave both vents completely open and just check back every couple minutes until we get to about 250. We're going to shoot for 350, 400 for this cook here. Alright, our grill is stabilized about 380 degrees. We got that by 1/3 open on the bottom vent right here, 2/3 open on the top vent. I'm just going to add a couple pieces of apple wood for smoke. And then we're going to get our chicken on. Alright, now let's get this chicken on. So we've got 15 pounds of chicken shawarma here. One thing that's really important is you want to really crank down on these tines so that nothing is slipping when you're in there. Make them as tight as possible, and then we're going to go ahead and slide this in. Okay, chicken's on. That's our power unit is plugged in here. Your on button is right there. Hit that. We're spinning, and we're off to the races. So this is chicken shawarma. It's going to be beautiful. If you want to see the recipe to this, make sure you hit subscribe. We'll be publishing that real soon. Alright folks, so that's the Joetisserie in action right here. Here's our chicken shawarma. Beautiful. We're going to carve this 3 times. Stay tuned for the recipe. And if you like that, if you found it helpful, please leave us a comment, hit subscribe, and last words from my uncle.
Well, actually, I wanted to...
Thanks so much. Enjoy, guys.
Give you a real quick.
Are you filming me?
I am filming you. You want to talk?
I want to tell you guys the history of this shawarma.
It was the year 1912 in the city of Haifa, not the state of Israel by then. And there was the shawarma family, a regular family, lived in Haifa. Joseph Shawarma was the main guy, and he was afraid of everything. And everybody used to tell him, "You're a chicken, shawarma." And one day, it came to him. And that's how he invented chicken shawarma, made millions.